Hi there, and welcome to the Sask Music Indigenous History Month interview series. My name is LJ Tyson, and I am joined today by Raven Reed. Raven, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
So good. So you're currently residing in Saskatoon. However, we have something in common in that our hometown is Prince Albert.
Yes.
What was it like growing up as an artistic person in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan?
Well, I didn't really find my music until I left Prince Albert, but a lot of my music comes from my experiences living there. So, um, back when I was a kid, I was one of the only Indigenous people in my class sometimes, so it was not easy, but it made me who I am, so I appreciate it.
You had mentioned that's where a lot of your music comes from, is living in Prince Albert. Have you been back to visit much?
Yes, my dad lived there before he passed away in last year, so I was there a lot.
And how do you find, I don't know what else to call it other than the vibe. Do you think the vibe of Prince Albert has become more accepting and more open?
I believe so. Over the years, I've seen a lot of changes with Prince Albert and how people treat each other there. So I'm hopeful for Prince Albert.
And those that haven't had the opportunity to hear your music, you should. You should go look Raven up online right now and listen. Um, if you had to pick one song to show people for the first time, what song would that be?
It would be Fire and Water, the one that I wrote for my biological mother.
Do you want to tell people a little bit about that song?
Sure. Fire and Water is a song that I wrote about my mother. She passed away last year also with by cirrhosis of the liver. I was part of the 60 Scoop, so I was taken from her when I was about 3, and so were all my siblings. So when she was out in the trap lines working in the camps, her and her siblings came back, and all of us were gone. My cousins, me, and my siblings. And I met her again when I was in my early 20s, and she had turned to alcohol to ease her pain of losing her children, and that was a strain on our relationship. Although I did try to build one with her even through that trauma, and realizing that it is generational trauma because my grandmother went to residential school. And so that's the song that I would talk about, Fire and Water.
You're a storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
You're a really good storyteller because I think when you share your stories, such as the song Fire and Water you were talking of, it brings people in and it allows them to open up and heal as well, especially if they've been through similar situations. So thank you so much for making music like that.
Thank you.
I mean, just as a listener, I think that's it doesn't go unnoticed. It's so appreciated.
Thank you.
So what have you been up to recently?
Well, I started a new duo with Ray Elliott. He's a local musician. He's actually from Jasper, but he's been here for a while in Saskatoon. And we're in the studio right now with Ross, the one that produced Sheepdogs, and he's producing our next album. So I have originals on there that we're working on.
Upcoming shows you want to
Oh wow, my whole summer is packed with festivals. I'm going to Jack Pine, I'm going to Ness Creek, the Dog Patch Festival, Waskasiu, Manitou Beach, tons of places. I'll be at the Roxy Center opening for Breach of Trust on National Indigenous Day. And yeah, women's gatherings and things like that. It's going to be a very busy
I was
summer.
going to say, I was like, thank you so much for making time for this interview. You're so busy.
I appreciate this.
Oh my goodness. It's good to have you. If you had to recommend another Indigenous Saskatchewan artist to our viewers, who would that be and why?
I would say Shannon Ray. She's a country music singer, and she's from Saskatchewan, and she has great songwriting skills and a beautiful voice, and she's been down to Nashville. She's friends with Crystal Shawanda, so she would be an awesome person to interview.
Fantastic. Where can people find you on social media, Raven?
You know, I always tell everybody just to Google my name because everything comes up now. And it's kind of strange because my daughter, she's 12 years old. Her name is Willow. And she said, Mom, did you ever Google yourself yet? I'm like, no, why would I Google myself? I'm right here. And she said, well, look. And everything came up, my Twitter account, my Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, iTunes, my website, so it's all there.
The Google search engine is the best way to find you.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it so much, and it's great to talk to you. Thank you.
Thanks for having me here. I appreciate that.